I believe this recording is for a healthy delivery of Rivkah bat Diana. Bezat Hashem. We want to talk to you about how this week's parsha talks about Miriam the Tzaddiket, the sister of Moshe Rabbeinu, who the Torah mentions. The Torah mentions all the good things and all the things that are also not so good that you don't want your name to be mentioned for all time, but it happened and it has to be mentioned and we have to learn a lesson from it. And it says that Miriam said Lashon Hara about her brother Moshe. Now, the story, what it was, you have to look into it. It wasn't a really thing. She wanted the good for him. We're not going to get into that right now. But the fact is that the Lashon Hara was said, and it was said under her name, and that we have to learn from this not to say Lashon Hara. And it's brought down in the Torah for all time. The story is told that there was a couple of girls who were sitting in the bus in the seminary, and they were discussing how their friend just got engaged. And they were discussing how they can't believe how she's the first one in the class that got engaged. She's not the best looking one. She's not the best, this and that. So they were saying some negative things about him out of kina, that they were jealous. And this is going on for about 15 minutes. Now at 15 minutes, there was a woman who was sitting in front of them. And at the bus stop, she's about to kind of get off. She turns around at these two girls and says, "Thank you very much for all this information you just gave." They said, "Who are you?" He said, "I'm the mother of the Khatan. My son was supposed to marry this girl. And now that you said all these things, I never knew these things. I'm going to call the Shatran right now and cancel the marriage." And they start saying, "No, we didn't mean it. It was out of jealousy. She was really not like that. She's a terrific girl. She's number one in the class. It just, please don't do it. You don't want to ruin a Beit Ne'eman B'Yisrael, a house that's going to be a house of Torah and Yirat Shamayim, and you don't want to ruin that." It's like, no. You said it now. I didn't know it. I'm going to go call it off. They get off at the bus stop with her. They're begging her, please. They made a mistake. It's not true. So after 5 minutes of crying, she finally told them she's not the mother of the Khatan. She just wanted to show them the lesson that what words could ruin a person's life. And if she really was the mother, she would have turned down the shidduch, and this marriage would not go ahead. And the 12 kids they were supposed to have, and all the Torah they were supposed to learn, was going to go down the drain because of these two people saying Lashon Hara. Baruch Hashem, this case was a false alarm. But we see from this how important it is to learn from the lesson of Miriam Tzaddiket, that no matter how big she was in her ruchaniut, the fact that she said something about Moshe Rabbeinu was brought down, how much more so that we have to work on ourselves. That obviously our intentions are not like Miriam Tzaddiket. When we say something, it's because of jealousy or because of the bad midot that we're not working on ourselves. So the least we could do is learn from Miriam Tzaddiket and start learning Hilchot Lashon Hara, so that we'll stop hurting other people and ruining people's lives. And instead, by saying good things, we could build lives and could build ourselves better. Thank you.